doing today, guys? You got Theme Battle Fridays back because that was my original plan for these uploads. So we're going to start with 5th generation. My team is Keldeo, Scolipede, Excadrill, Zoroark, Haxorus, Chandelure versus Gengar, Blastoise, Mewtwo, Sandslash, Charizard, and Yveltal. We're going to start into this today. It's not that too long of a battle. You can see my hand in the reflection. Oh well. Facing off against Sailor Moon. I'm going to send out my Keldeo. He's justified, if you're wondering. You're going to see that in a little bit. It's going to go up against Yveltal. She wanted to use Legendary, so I was like, alright, if I can use Keldeo. She's like, alright, I'm going to use Yveltal Mewtwo, which I was fine with. She still hasn't got the Mega Stones for most of her Pokemon, so half of them can't be used. Just going to use for your Sucker Punch. I'm just going to go for a Quick Guard and a Work Up, and I'm going to use another Work Up, and it's going to give me +2 attack, +2 special attack, and Keldeo is made for close combating things. Yveltal is just going to go for a Sky attack, which if this thing would have used that in like the first round, it might have killed Keldeo, I don't know. But Yveltal goes straight out of battle without anything, and I just get a -1 defense and -1 special defense, and I've already up 6-5. Next week I will be doing 6th generation, so look forward to that. She's going to send out her Gengar now. It's going to use Sucker Punch. It brought me down to like nothing. I get the Justified, so I'm +3 on attack, +2 on special attack. I'm just going to use a Hydro Pump, and that's going to kill out Gengar right off the bat. Once I started getting further in this battle, I was like, maybe I can pull this off, but I still haven't been able to pull what you're going to see in a little bit. I just go for another Hydro Pump against Sandslash. I didn't know if this was Choice Scarfed, so if it was going to outspeed me and use a Earthquake, I don't know if it was going to kill me or not, so I just wanted to get the quick kill. Just going to send out a Blastoise, and I'm just going to go for another Close Combat. I thought Blastoise could handle a Close Combat, but he went down like a sack of potatoes. So pretty much anything right now that hit me just at least once is just going to go through me. She's going to send out a Mewtwo now. She's down 6-2. Mewtwo is going to use a Side Strike, and that actually outsped my my Keldeo, which is a pretty shock. But Keldeo is going to go down. I was hoping I could have kept the streak going and just get a 6-0 Keldeo, but wasn't really worried about it. Mewtwo's going to use a Side Strike and attack my Chandelure. I'm going to use a Fan Attack. I'm just going to use me first. Hopefully this thing was going to use like Fire type attack or something weak against itself. But I just go for a Fan Attack because that was going to use. But not very effective because it was my Zoroark. My shiny Zoroark at that too. I'm just going to use a Fan Attack, and it was doing a ton of damage to the Mewtwo. I'm just going to use another me first. I don't think this thing had any attacks. It just had me first and Side Strike. I think it was built for like a Calm Mindset, so it wasn't really going to do anything. I'm just going to use a Foul Play and kill off Mewtwo right here. So right now I'm down 5-1, if I'm not mistaken. Just going to send out a Charizard. Charizard's going to use Inferno. At this point I was like, I would really like a comeback from Sailor Moon, but that was like, oh, took out Zoroark, maybe you can actually do it. Then I'm going to send out my actual Chandelure. Just going to use an Inferno. It gets the miss, and I use a Confuse Ray against it. For some reason I keep on thinking I'm the one using Charizard, not Chandelure, because I rarely use Chandelure. I have the Confuse, and I'm just going to go for an Inferno. I should have went for a Fire Spin at the very start to get the damage twice per turn, but I was hoping for a burn, but that didn't work. It's going to use a Flame Burst. It's not going to do a lot of damage to Charizard. It snaps out of confusion. I just go for a Fire Spin. Well, she goes for a Fire Spin, sorry. That did nothing against Chandelure. But now it's trapped in the Vortex of Fire. It's going to use Smog. And I'm going to get the poison right off, so I was like, well, this battle's no longer going to drag out longer than it should. It's going to get the poison damage against it, and it's going to get the fire spin damage against, which is really weird because fire spin usually does more damage when you're trapped in the vortex than in actual contact. It's going to use Inferno. It's going to bring me down to 13. I'm just going to use a Flame Burst. I was like, maybe if I give it a little bit of hope, she can probably get some type of comeback going, but Poison is just going to whittle down a lot. And the Vortex is going to kill my Chandelure. So I was like, well, I'm down to 3 versus 1, so you guys pretty much know what this is going. Poison will take out the Charizard regardless of what I ever do. I can just protect for the next 4 turns, but I don't. It's going to go for a Heat Wave. It misses Scolipede, which I was really hoping if it actually landed, it would have done some huge damage against Scolipede, but it didn't. But that's the end of today's video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and a comment. Don't forget to share it, and also subscribe, guys. Thank you.